What's the use of feedback? The feedback should help me to reach the learning objective in most efficient way. Therefore, I need to pay attention to learning objectives. And feedback should help me to pay attention to design, development, and delivery. So far, so good.
In the last episode, we identified the possible reasons of failures in the presentation. We also elaborated the 3 Ds of presentation. Most importantly, we correlated the feedback with 3 Ds of presentation. In this episode, we shall differentiate amongst 4 types of feedback, namely diagnostic, formative, interim, and summative. We shall list the advantages of each type of feedback. We shall cite the examples of the feedback on 5 elements.
Evaluation or feedback. I can take the feedback at different times. Most of the time, we feel that feedback is to be taken at the end. But you tell me now, if I give you the feedback at the end, and if I give you the feedback in the beginning, what will have more returns?
Feedback from the beginning and during.
Feedback from
During
the
is
beginning and during, correct? Super, thank you so much. So feedback from the beginning is diagnostic and formative. Feedback during, it is interim. And feedback at the end, it is summative. Now you tell me, out of these, everybody, those people who are preparing and otherwise also, otherwise it will be monotonous. Which feedback is of no use?
all of them are useful.
All of them are useful, right? At the same time, all of them have their own contributions. The contribution that diagnostic feedback will give cannot be given by the summative feedback. At the same time, contribution that summative feedback will give will not be possible in diagnostic. Now, if you don't remember this word, forget it. Diagnostic means diagnose. What is the meaning of diagnose? To
Something that
diagnose.
will tell you, find something, help you find something.
To find something. So when a physician gives me a medicine, what does he do? That person diagnoses. He will think, he will see, he will check. So what will you check now? You tell me now. What are the areas that you will run a diagnostic? Now, it is your turn. I have spoken enough. So what are the areas where you will do the diagnostic?
I was just saying, in the case of the patient, probably if they are showing any symptoms, what they are reporting, what has been happening to them.
Correct. So in the context of the presentation, what are the areas which you will diagnose? What are the...
While starting, if someone in your audience looks sleepy, maybe, like if your audience is seemingly getting bored, then you should find something that will either be more interesting or maybe crack a joke to get them more excited about it.
Now, don't you feel you will diagnose these areas?
Yes, that's when you look at it, you check the presentation first to ensure that there are no such spots where there's a huge stretch of something that is going on and it's getting monotonous.
Perfect. So that's what somebody said, preparation. And I think who said that? Lack of preparation. If you don't prepare enough, somebody said that. I think Valerie
said that. Urvi.
Urvi, you said that. Now, preparation. What is preparation? Preparation start with diagnosis. I'll ask, hey, who are the people there? I asked Riddhi. Riddhi, I think I had asked you some questions, right? And Riddhi gave solid answers to each question. I said, how many people will be there? What is their age group? What is the very objective that these people are gathering there? Will there be any other set of people also who are not connected to this particular situation? So I wanted to know the demography. I wanted to know the psychology. I wanted to know the culture, competency. Based on that, I will start working on it. Why? So I'm seeking the feedback. I'm doing the diagnostic initially itself. What is the demography? Where are they coming from? What is their language? What is their religion? What is their caste? What are the beliefs that they don't like? What are the beliefs that they like? Isn't it a feedback? Right? Now, can I take this feedback after the end of the presentation? No. So I'll take, so what are the methods that I can use? Are there any constraints on the methods? What are the tools that I can use? Are there any constraints on the, what are the time? What is the time? Geographical time and duration. So far, so good, everybody? Diagnostic. And finally, I would have to understand, what if this change? I was told that you will be given time for, say, 20 minutes. And suddenly somebody calls me, hey, there seems to be some issue. Can we cut the duration to 15 minutes? Then, so duration was reduced. Or somebody says that, hey, DG, we had decided that your presentation is planned in the morning time, but now we are moving to evening because we have heard that more number of people are coming in the evening. So, no, duration is same, but earlier 9 o'clock and now it is 6:30 in the evening. Now 6:30 in the evening will definitely have some impact on my methods. Are we understanding this? So that is trick. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Formative. Now, when we talk about formative, design, how am I doing the design? What development that I'm doing? Should I add a story or should I add a some anecdote, or should I give some data, or should I give some picture? Why? Because I'm forming. The diagnostic will help me forming, and therefore I'm checking, is my forming is in line with the diagnostic? That is formative feedback. And interim will be during formation and during presentation also, and end summative. These are the 4 parts. Now you tell me, everybody, a facilitator is seeking the information about the participants, those will be in the meeting, to validate the design of the program. It is an example of which kind of evaluation?
Diagnostic.
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 So don't you call this as a feedback? Isn't it a feedback? It's a feedback based on the information that I've got. So answer is right, diagnostic. Next, a facilitator or a presenter is conducting a quiz at the end of the session. It is an example of which kind of evaluation?
Summative.
Summative. What am I doing now?
Taking
Right.
summative feedback.
That is exactly what you're doing.
Diagnostic, formative, interim, or summative? Right now.
Right now it's interim.
And yes, interim, because our session is there, but a basic chunk of the session is getting over. So I can say summative section 1 of session. Because here I'll be closing now the session. The last question. A facilitator or a presenter is practicing time and again to check the effectiveness of sequence of the contents and the variety used in the contents. It is an example of which kind of evaluation?
Formative.
Formative. So don't you feel when there is a practice happening, there is a feedback? So feedback can be diagnostic, formative, interim, summative. What's the use of feedback? The feedback should help me to reach the learning objective in most efficient way. Therefore, I need to pay attention to learning objectives. And feedback should help me to pay attention to design, development, and delivery. So far, so good. Now you see this. So when I go with the diagnostic, the time and the advantages is the combination there. Diagnostic feedback comes early and it has tremendous impact on your presentations. Formative feedback, it takes little more time because you have to wait till the time you start forming the presentations, preparing it, designing, development. So it will take some time. You cannot get the formative feedback in the beginning. However, the feedback, any feedback always improves provided you know where the feedback is to be used. Interim, you can't start with the interim feedback unless you start the presentations. So you'll have to wait for the time. Then it will give the feedback. And finally, summative. You'll have to wait. But if you take the feedback, it will definitely improve. Is it fine? So if you really want to improve, pay attention to all the feedbacks, see the investment and the returns. Ultimately, we need quality. Quality means conformance to the requirements. Requirements means learning objective. What is that you want to achieve at the end of 10 minutes? If you know that, then and then only use of feedback. If you don't know that, please do not demand any feedback. Never. Is it okay? So now if you have any questions, we'll take them.